Welcome to today's video. We're going to discuss a young Air National Guardsman who has been charged with unlawfully taking and sharing a massive trove of highly classified documents, revealing weaknesses in the way the US protects sensitive information. You won't believe the implications of this breach, so stay tuned to find out more. A Massachusetts Air National Guardsman, Airman First Class Jack Teixeira, has been charged with unlawfully taking and sharing a trove of highly classified intelligence documents. This security breach exposed significant vulnerabilities in the U.S. handling of sensitive information. Teixeira faces charges of unauthorized retention and transmission of national defense information and unauthorized removal and retention of classified documents. The case is part of a rapid investigation by the FBI, the Pentagon, and other agencies following the discovery of these documents on Discord and other online platforms. Classified material began appearing online in December 2022, with the government's charging document revealing how investigators identified Airman Teixeira as the suspect using Discord billing records and interviews with group members. Teixeira allegedly ran a small group on Discord to discuss geopolitical affairs and wars. Initially, he posted government information as text paragraphs but later shared photographs of documents. Teixeira began taking documents home to photograph them due to concerns about being discovered. In April, he used his government computer to search for the word leak in classified intelligence reports, presumably to assess if the intelligence community knew the leaker's identity. The leak exposed details of U.S. surveillance of adversaries and allies, causing diplomatic issues and concerns about undermining Ukraine's fight against Russia. President Biden directed the military and intelligence community to further secure sensitive information. Airman Teixeira was ordered to be held in custody until a detention hearing. Investigators found that Teixeira had accessed some of the leaked documents in February by checking government computer logs. Discord provided server records to the FBI, leading to Teixeira's identification. Discord's chief legal officer, Clint Smith, stated that the leaked documents were shared in a small, invite-only server, violating platform rules. Although the original server was deleted, the documents have appeared on other servers. In response to the incident, Discord has removed content, terminated user accounts, and cooperated with the Departments of Defense and Justice in their investigation. Warnings were issued to users who continued to share the leaked materials. Airman Teixeira, who has held top-secret security clearance since 2021, is an Airman First Class in an intelligence unit of the Massachusetts Air National Guard and a junior Air Force communications specialist. Former officials note that such National Guard units have been increasingly involved in sensitive Department of Defense missions, including cyber operations and intelligence support. Teixeira had been serving under federal status, making him eligible to face charges under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. In Ireland, President Biden mentioned that he instructed officials to investigate why Teixeira had access to the classified information and the extent of the breach, stating that he didn't think the investigation would take long. Attorney General Merrick Garland emphasized that this case is not just about taking documents home, but also about the unlawful retention and transmission of the documents, which carry severe penalties. Wearing a tan prison jumpsuit and shackled, Airman Teixeira entered the courtroom in Boston and spoke with his public defender, Brendan Kelly, before the hearing. Federal authorities charging Airman Teixeira first doesn't rule out transferring the case to military courts later, unless federal prosecutors introduce evidence at trial. Due to double jeopardy, Teixeira can't face the same charges in both courts, but the military could charge him with unrelated crimes. Military courts use the same statutes and punishments as federal courts, but only require a 3/4 majority for conviction. A military court jury, consisting of senior officers and non-commissioned officers, might be more likely to convict due to their understanding of the severity of leaking information. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin ordered a review of the department's procedures to prevent future incidents, emphasizing the Pentagon's strict guidelines for safeguarding classified documents. The leak, deemed a deliberate criminal act and violation of guidelines by Air Force Brig. General Pat Ryder, involved Airman Teixeira, who had been with the Massachusetts Air National Guard since 2019 and was based at Otis Air National Guard Base on Cape Cod. He was a member of the 102nd Intelligence Wing, which provides worldwide precision intelligence and command and control. The Defense Department learned of the leak earlier this month, though the documents had been online since early March, spreading from a small Discord group to a larger one. Defense officials believe some of the documents could be authentic, with some possibly altered. The government's charging document confirmed at least one leaked document contained classified material. Officials claim the intelligence leak could be one of the most damaging in years, as it may complicate Ukraine's counteroffensive against Russia and deter foreign allies from sharing sensitive information with the U.S. government. The leak might also expose American intelligence sources within Russia and other hostile nations. Among the most sensitive documents are those that seem to originate from the U.S. infiltration of the Russian government, including details on a Russian hacker sharing screenshots with the FSB security service, internal Russian military leadership conflicts, Russian Defense Ministry discussions on supplying ammunition to the Wagner paramilitary group, and Russian military intelligence plans for an anti-Western and anti-Ukrainian campaign in Africa.